Live exclusively on DAZN. A champion with a disputed crown. A self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions. Barrios versus Garcia, February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.
Cougar Cassis, IFLTV here in Dubai. It's you, laughing at you. We're in Dubai here for the Battle Promotion show. Delighted to be joined by former world champion, just a Scouse legend really, in Liam Smith. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you? Good.
Good show tonight?
Yeah, good. Entertaining. Boss little treat, which I didn't know was on when I got here. So yeah, good. Been some very entertaining fights, and looking forward to the rest of them.
Now, every time I see you, I do ask you the same question. Like, are you retired or what? And you keep saying no, but
when
what's
I'm retired,
going on then?
I'm retired.
Yeah, but what's going on then? Why have you got a fight lined up?
Because I'm not fit, so I'm not going to
Hang on, let me have a look. Fit. You look alright to me. What, you like middleweight now?
It's like fuck there, didn't I? No. I think my middle days are gone now, especially after the time out of that. But look, like I said, all jokes aside, when I get back fit, I'll look what's available and who's available. We've seen all kinds of names flitting about now, and again, to be fair, I'm not going to lie and shy away from things. I've had a couple of offers of different people for different fights, different promotions, Eddie, Frank, different sports. But again, I'm not going to, the position I made me talk about before, the position I'm in, where I'm at, I'm not going to take it just to please anybody else. When I get back fit, I'll see who's available and what names are available, and I'll go from there. But I'm not going to take a fight now and rush to try and be ready till the end of March or the first week of April. And just that's where we're at.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to chuck some stuff at you because you're not actually naming anyone or talking about anything specific. So I'll chuck some stuff at you. Right. First one. What about you and Eubank now? Like, Eubank's going to come back in the summer. That kind of makes sense. He's coming off a loss, and
so that's what I'm saying. I never said, you asked me a question, I told you. If you want me to name names, I'll name names. But no secret, I told you that I got offered Liddard. It was not like a big secret. Eddie and Frank offered me Liddard. It was great. The offer was good, but the time just didn't suit me. And I'm not saying yes, I'm rushing myself for somebody else, because regardless, if I do fight against me, last crack at it.
Who did Eddie and Frank offer you?
They offered me Jordan Liddard,
right.
Which I said, which obviously was seen, it was put out, and I said great. Hopefully you just give Liddard the defence he's having against Tyler Denny, and I'll fight Liddard next on his next defence if that's the case. But I'll get fit and I'll have a tick over it. If I accept that one, I'll get fit. I'll fight April in a 6 to 8 rounds. I'll fight Liddard next in his next defence. Obviously, there's Denzel Bentley also is lingering about there. Then what you've just mentioned yourself, Eubank and Conor Benn's not having a trilogy. I believe Eubank's on to 168. I'll fight him 168 if you want.
You then say the Eubank fight if it come up, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. It's 1-1. Who the fuck leaves it at 1-1? But yeah, I think I'd fight Eubank at any weight, to be honest with you. Yeah, as long as I was fit and ready, I'd fight Eubank at any weight.
What about Josh Kelly? Obviously, we know the situation between you and him. He recently beat Murtazayev to win that world title in Newcastle a couple of weeks ago. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying he's mentioned you, but surely you're looking at that as well.
Yeah, but that's a long way away now because I lost. Regardless, when I was meant to fight Josh Kelly, I lost, and I'm a realist. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to kid you either. I lost, so that's a million miles away. Josh Kelly's just become world champion. Josh Kelly's going to look at, the other champions and try and make as much money as he can, because that's what Josh Kelly's missed his whole career. And again, I don't mean in a disrespectful way. Josh Kelly's been the type, so talented. Everyone spoke about him for a number of years, but everyone's also said, if he's fighting in the garden, you shoot your blinds. He basically survives, and I mean that with the greatest respect to Josh. He's got lots of ability, but doesn't really want to engage in an entertainment type of style. So he's going to look to try and make as much money as he can, because that's what the be all and end all is now. He's ticked the box, he's world champion. He'll go down in history. I think he's Sunderland's first ever world champion, so I'll always be there for him. But he'll try and make as much money as he can now, and maybe try and get the other belts, because the other belts bring money. But yeah, I think me and Josh Kelly's a million miles away.
Let me ask you a question. For a fighter like yourself, who's been in the biggest fights possible, former world champion, blah, 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 when you're getting offered, and no disrespect to anyone you're being offered, but George Lillard is a new, young, up-and-coming British champion, why do you consider that then? Because, surely, if I'm you, I'm thinking, well, why am I not going down to fight him, but I've been in these big fights, etc., and you've already won a world title, but surely...
Still want to. There's people who are boxing now who don't want to box.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick and heartbroken that I'm coming to an end. You know what I mean? I'm that type. You get people who can't wait till it's over, can't wait to retire. I'm the total opposite. I'm on the opposite scale to that. I'm fucking sick. I'm coming to an end, for a number of reasons. I love what I do. I love there's not many people who like fighting. People fight because they're okay at it and they can make a living out of it, but don't like that type of it. I'm the opposite. I enjoy it. I said to you before about I do it for nothing. That makes sense. But I'm sick. I know I'm coming to an end of it, and then also you've got I'm coming to an end of it when the Saudis have got involved and Riyadh season and all that, where the money's a little bit better now. I think if Riyadh season was 10 years ago now, I think I'd be sitting pretty in a lot better position. Some of the fights I've had, but yeah, I just think I'm on the spectrum of where I'm good, so I'm coming to an end. I'm not happy that I'm coming to an end.
Yeah, I only meant that if I'm George Lillard and I'm offered Liam Smith, I'm like, yes, of course, I'd want to fight Liam Smith. I just was asking from your perspective, where you're looking to fight.
I'm not stupid on that sense. I know George Lillard's looking at me, I'm a good name on his record, but then that's down to me to beat him up, set the apple cart, and then I get another shot at something. Yeah. If I don't, I retire. So if I took the George Lillard fight, I know Lillard looked at the last one and just thought, right, he's done, he's a good name to have. For me to accept it, I'm not accepting it for money, because it's not good, it's not great money. It's money that it's a deal that I think, yeah, I'll fight him for that. It's not life-changing money, it's not money that's going to make a difference for my career going forward, but it's money that I think I'll accept for that fight. To beat Lillard and back on the track, you've got to get me something good next. Now, from George Lillard's point of view, he thinks Liam Smith's a good name to have on my resume, he's finished. And again, like I say, I'm not going to beat around the bush and lie about it. That's what way the fight will look. That's what way George Lillard will look at that. And then that's what way I'll look at it. Hey, you going for the shit?
What's going on there, but anyway. All right, well, look, last one. Callum on the verge of a big fight, hopefully in Liverpool in April. Yeah. And when was the last Smith brother to fight in Liverpool?
Callum Ryder, was it?
What was it?
I think it was Callum Ryder, I think, yeah. No, I'm sure it was Callum Ryder. I don't know. After
a while ago now. That was
me and Fowler, sorry. Me and Fowler, yeah.
Oh, you and Fowler. That was a while ago as well.
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, we're all getting old.
Best time.
No, but yeah.
Some night they'll win it.
No, but obviously we're waiting for that, and that'll be a...
No, but that was some night they'll win it, to say yeah.
Stop. Well, that was sensational.
Avoiding the question again.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Stop sitting on the fence. That was some night they'll win it. Hey,
you. That was a sensational night.
Get Declan in. Come on, Declan.
You want to jump in? Come on. Jump in. I'll tell you where to stand, right? Look, that's the angle. So just
come on, Zach.
Move in. Bring in the coach. Right, mate. Who do you think he should fight next?
Well, I've heard a little rumour, Coog, that I think Eubank's comeback fight's going to be here in Dubai. So why not do the Trilogy?
That kind of makes a bit of sense now. He's lost to Conor Ben, and the point you are in your career, that would make sense now, wouldn't it? If you were to have a third fight, it'd be now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it does make sense now because, like I said, he's in the same position I was in after my second fight with him. You know, he's probably thinking, hang on, it's 1-1 with me and Conor. But Conor's not interested in the third fight because of how the second fight went. So he knows how I feel after the second fight with him. He's got his reasons, all what he's saying, how his issues for the second fight. It was well documented, my issues for the second fight. So I think, you know, the third fight makes sense. He's not getting the Conor Ben fight. He's not getting a world title fight. Neither am I. Let's kind of settle our score.
Makes sense, yeah?
Makes sense, Coog, definitely, yeah.
Does it make sense for you to fight next?
You in a minute.
Big stacks, yeah? You don't want it with big stacks. Yeah, no.
Fuck big stacks, yeah. Fuck big stacks.
You see yourself big stacks, didn't you? You did. And he come over to us and said to us, he said, he's trying to get me irons out. He put it on you and you shit yourself.
Right, I'm the fucking man in Liverpool. Yeah, I am. I've got more clout than you in Liverpool.
South End, big stacks.
No.
From your area, you're not even the man by yours, the man by ours.
Stop. No, Scousers love me, they do. They do!
Come here and do that again. No, come on your camera. He's combing his beard. That is disgusting, you know. Go on.
Don't mess with his fringe, Coog. Don't mess with his fringe.
He's got good hair. He's grey, but he's got good hair. So have I. Right, Declan, Liam, have you got anything else you want to add?
No,
mate.
Oh, good.
Do you want to talk about Liverpool, no?
No.
Sure?
Yep.
We've got a bet, haven't we? Who comes higher?
No.
Yeah, we have.
You haven't.
Yeah, we have.
Do you reckon you win the league? Serious question.
On camera, I'm going to say no.
On the fence.
No.
You need to get off that fence. You've been on the fence for fucking about 15 years. Yeah. How long have you been in boxing?
Did you hear what I said?
How long have you been in boxing? No, how long have you been in boxing?
Oh, you stupid fuck, yeah?
How long?
Respectfully.
You stupid fuck.
Listen,
respectfully.
you went, do you think you're going to win the league? I said no. How's that still going to win?
Now what we used to though. But how long have you been in boxing?
My career's been as long as yours.
Wow, mine's been 17 years.
Oh, nearly 15 years.
So
I don't think we're going to win the league. No.
you're going to start getting off the fence if we ask you who wins what fights.
Yeah, go on, who?
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
Gerard Wilder. No, but that's not domestic, so you'll just say now who that is. Who wins next week? Leewood, Josh Warrington.
What?
Who wins?
Did you hear me? I told you.
Who? You haven't told me. Come on, nice one.
Get me on your podcast.
Yeah. You can't sit on the fence, don't want it?
Try
You ask me
it.
questions.
It's your job to get it out of me, isn't it?
Oh, no, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sounds
To the
right.
body.
Go on, mate.
To the body.
Nice one.
Live exclusively on DAZN. A champion with a disputed crown. A self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions. Barrios versus Garcia. February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.